The New York City skyline shines in black and white against a foggy sky. Text appears.
New York is home to 8.5 million people. More than 900,000 of those people live with some kind of disability. Disability Rights Advocates was founded in 1993 to ensure equal rights and opportunities for people with all types of disabilities nationwide. In a world that is unsafe for people with disabilities, everyday actions can become a crisis.
An elderly woman using an assistive walker enters a subway platform. A notice on the elevator to the mezzanine reads, "Please excuse the inconvenience. This elevator is out of service until," followed by a blank box. A younger pregnant woman approaches the elevator as well. Both women stop and turn away, exasperated. The elderly woman is still slowly leaving as a young man carrying luggage sees the sign and shrugs before walking away.
80% of MTA stations are not usable by people who use wheelchairs, walkers, scooters, or who are otherwise unable to climb stairs. And when a large-scale disaster strikes, ignoring the needs of people with disabilities can be fatal.
Smoke fills a hallway as people rush by. A woman using a wheelchair approaches the elevators but stops. She looks at the people running past her. Her brow furrows in concern.
When Hurricane Sandy struck, only 26% of open shelters were even partially accessible, and there was no high-rise evacuation plan for people with mobility disabilities.
Doctors cover a woman in a hospital bed with a sheet. A man speaks in sign language.
The hospital did not provide an interpreter. I worked so hard to try and understand what was happening. There were many misunderstandings. My wife, it's too late.
There are 48 million deaf and hard of hearing people in the USA. Healthcare is routinely inaccessible to them due to communication barriers. Since opening their New York office in 2010, DRA has changed the landscape for people with disabilities seeking equal access to transportation. 2014, judge approves historic settlement to dramatically increase New York City cab accessibility. 2011, MTA agrees to install an elevator at Dyckman Street Station. Emergency preparedness. 2014, New York City settles lawsuit that will result in the most comprehensive disaster plan in the country. And we've just scratched the surface. With your help, DRA will continue to tackle these critical issues and more. Juvenile justice. 2017, DRA files lawsuit against New Jersey for denying education to incarcerated students with disabilities. Mobility. 2014, DRA challenges New York City's failure to make its sidewalks safe for wheelchair users and people who are blind. Education. 2017, DRA brings lawsuit against the New York City Department of Education for failure to provide necessary special education services to students with disabilities. We all deserve a shot at being full participants in society. DRA has the track record, talent, and tenacity to create equal rights and opportunity for everyone.
Photos show a diverse coalition of DRA members, including some participating in protests and advocacy. They hold signs declaring, "Taxi," and "London's got 'em, why not NYC?" The DRA logo appears. DRA, Disability Rights Advocates, a nonprofit corporation. The Baycat Media logo appears. Fade to black.